a great job with the kids. Will Winter. Will Winter. Now the best part. I get to introduce to you, first of all, they're going to bring in the reserves. So, and they're going to pin those. Here we go. You can see Will's excited. He's been that way all day, folks. He's pumped up and ready to go. From the Durocs, your reserve champion with a weight of 266 from Morgan County, Amanda Sears. From the Hampshire, the reserve champion there with a weight 277 from Logan County, Brooke Stromberger. From the other purebreds, the reserve champion, the weight 275 pounds from Weld County, Colby Kosterzan. From the Yorkshires, the reserve champion, 261 pounds from Weld County, Raina Hotsid. From the crossbreds, the reserve champion, 246 pounds from Logan County, Cassidy Paxton. Will, that's your reserve champions. He'll take a quick look at those, or an extended look. You know what? Whatever Will wants to do, we'll do. And then they'll get those pinned, and then I'll introduce you to the champions for the 2012 Colorado State Fair's Market Hog Grand Drive. We'll let them get pinned.
It doesn't matter, just pick a pin.
Now the reserve grand champion Market Hog will receive a belt buckle by Showtime's magazine, a trophy by Jensen's Blue Ribbon Processing, and a banner by the Colorado State Fair, and an award by ADM Alliance Nutrition. I'll tell you what the grand champion gets when we get those in here. Now it's my honor and privilege to introduce to you your champions from those divisions today. From Durocs, the weight 262 pounds. From Morgan County, Tucker Teague. From the Hampshire division, your champion with a weight 264 pounds. From Custer County, Jamie Beach. From the other purebreds, the champion with a weight 277 pounds from Weld County, Tori Hitt. From the Yorkshires, the champion, 270 pounds was the weight. From Rio Grande County, Carly Hinton. And finally, from the crossbreds, your champion with a weight 260 pounds from Weld County, Tori Hitt. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you here at the arena, and those of you watching the live webcast, this is the championship drive. Your champions from all the divisions from today's Market Hog Show. What do you think about that, folks? The grand champion Market Hog will receive a belt buckle sponsored by the Colorado Pork Producers Council, a trophy by the Colorado Pork Producers Council, a banner by Colorado State Fair, and an award by ADM Alliance Nutrition, and a trophy to the grand champion Junior Market Hog, which comes from the Colorado Pork Producers Council. And here to present that will be Dwayne Weinrich. He works for Murphy Brown up in Yuma County. They run a 28,000 head sow operation. And Keith Maxey, one of the extension agents, and I were visiting when Dwayne told us that. Do you realize that's like 560,000 head a year? It's probably more, right, Dwayne? That's amazing, folks, when you think about it. That's 500,000 head of pigs. That's a lot of bacon. Anyway, Dwayne's here to present that. Thanks to the Colorado Pork Producers Council. We appreciate their work with as a sponsor. You bet. Put your hands together for them. And real quick, while Will's still working through his mind, I want to thank Showtime's magazine, Jensen's Blue Ribbon Processing, Northeastern Junior College, Colorado Pork Producers Council again, ADM Alliance Nutrition, the National Swine Registry, Ranchway Feeds, WW Paul Scales, Becky's Embroidery, the American Berkshire Association, Purple Circle Magazine, Palace Nursery, and Kent Feeds. Put your hands together for all of our sponsors of the Market Hog Show. Luberson's here as well. We'd like to thank Luberson. Court? Is it? You get a Court of Luberson, I believe. So thanks a lot to Luberson. Put your hands together for them as well. They got a booth right over there if you want to learn more. Real quick here, Will, before you go. You see these ladies dressed in purple back here? We need to thank them real big. That's the livestock office. Gina Robinson, great job again. We appreciate it. Now, what you guys have all been waiting for. Championship selection, but first some comments from Will Winter, Idalou, Texas. Will, take it away.
Well, thank you for the comments and great crowd that we've got out here representing and looking at what we've got to offer. I know that I'm just a small part of this deal, and these kids have really brought a great set of hogs, and we got several things to do. And luckily, through today and what we try to do at home in terms of selection and try to make it our hogs, I do feel really comfortable and very proud of what we've got out here. So I know that I can take some time and talk to you people about a few things, and know that all of these hogs aren't going to do anything crazy for us and act up. But I'd like to thank y'all certainly from the bottom of my heart and my wife's heart for having us here. I'm sure you've heard the announcement that we're expecting a son in mid-January. I guess they're in Denver, I guess, is when we're relative to y'all's time scale. Everybody knows when Denver is. So that's kind of when we're due to have our first kid, and certainly this program and what this thing offers us in terms of family time, in terms of these kids, is certainly unmatched, and you can't replicate the time that these kids learn the responsibility and learn the family time, that what they've got and what they grow through this is certainly this program is second to none. And certainly I'm glad that we can raise and hopefully continue pending some people that don't believe in this thing. We can keep those people at bay, that we can continue to do this and grow our youth and continue the continuation of our youth and our leadership in this program. I think is awfully good. I certainly thank my wife for coming with me. She has to put up with a lot. I deal out a lot of stuff to a lot of people, and certainly have fun doing it. And I know she's gonna reap the benefits of that when we raise our kid, and he's gonna get it from about everybody. So I certainly thank her from the bottom of my heart for coming with me and certainly standing behind me. So if any of you guys were in the back cussing me or whatever else for what I was doing, she knows who y'all are, and she'll be finding you in the parking lot. So. I've grown up and been in a lot of judging teams and a lot of judging programs, and been fortunate to been coached by three very influential men. My dad, growing up through everything, has taught me so much, and still to this day I've been fortunate enough to talk and learn from my dad on a daily basis. And I know that I'm in a rare percentage of people that get to learn and work with their parents on a daily basis. So I consider myself very fortunate from having to learn life experiences from him. Then Clay Elliott's another one that's taught me so much in terms of just livestock, and certainly the late Jerry Hawkins has certainly got a special place in my heart. I judged at Clarendon Junior College and spent lots and lots of time at this particular fairgrounds, watching this particular hog show, watching the steer show last night, gathering steers up and judging them in the parking lot. So I've got a special place from this fairgrounds in my heart growing up, learning about livestock and getting better. I've learned lots of life lessons in this fairgrounds. Jerry chewed on me so many times, enough times that I can't tell you exactly what all I learned, but I do know that I learned something from here. And this state's, you guys are so fortunate to have some people in this, and amongst you in the crowd, that are very, 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 outlier thinking, livestock minds. Some of them are my age that I talked to earlier. Some of them that are here ringside, and they may not be friends of yours. They may be mortal enemies. I don't care. They're still really good minds. And if you've got access to get into their minds and learn and make your program better, whether it's hogs, steers, sheep, you can use something from other species to make ourselves better. We have to lean on each other in all the species because of the livestock family that we deal with is so small and getting smaller by the generation. We have to protect each other and have to lean on each other to make sure that this thing continues and that we continue to make livestock better. You know, there's lots of them. I see them ringside around here. I love a lot of you guys, and there's a lot of them. I mean, one of them's right over here. I mean, Jared Sammer's he's a great person, a great role model. I know there's probably a lot of people ringside that don't know that there's one big failure that he's had in life. He tried out to be a stunt double in Brokeback Mountain, and he didn't get it. I mean, you can't always succeed at everything, and it's okay, Jared. It's all right. It's no big deal. Life will go on. Life will go on. But that's and you know, if people don't like what I just said or the comment that I just made, that's fine. If you don't know me good enough, come find me after this thing. You realize that my heart's in the right place. I love this to no end. I love these kids to no end. You know, everybody talks about, you know, I'm good with the kids. I get down on their level. I want to make sure that they understand every time when they leave the ring that I mean from the bottom of my heart where I would like to make their pigs better or their sheep better or their cattle better. It ain't got nothing to do with them. But I want to make sure that they know that there's a place or where they can do next time to make their livestock better. Because without the kids in this thing, all of these families ringside, y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all can go watch a basketball game or something else, but there's nothing family-wise that y'all can do that's any better than this. So make sure that you protect your kids. Make sure that you keep backing your kids. All the way as much as you can. I ain't going to get choked up. I've done it once in my life, and I told myself I'd never do it again because we've lost some family members in my family's time, and I've judged with other guys that have lost theirs in recent history, and I know what it means to them. I mean, and it means something to other families. Last thing before I go, young man up there on the mic's done an awesome job. The young ladies in the purple shirts have done an awesome job. These guys that I've worked with, these boards, have done a killer job. You put your hands together for all those people. That's a thankless deal that there's no way to repay those people for the time that they put into this thing, and that's the only reward they're going to get. They wouldn't do this if they didn't love it. Last thing for an Amy champion, I've talked to every hog in this barn. I've talked to them either over the mic or to those kids. You guys, and I'm not sitting here tooting your horns, I've judged them. We figured it up, 19 states. I've judged a lot of state fairs, and I'm from the state that shows more hogs than the next 2 states combined. You kids, I promise you, can show for me any day. You kids can outshow kids from Ohio, because I just judged there. You can outshow the ones in Texas, because I live there. You kids can't replace that. The showmanship and the ability that you guys have to get out here and exhibit your livestock and know what you're doing, I promise you, is second to none. Folks, put your hands together for all of the kids that show this deal. That's an awesome set of kids that you guys have got. Like I said at the start of this deal, I knew that the way that these hogs are made are the kind of hogs that we try to make at the house, the kind of hogs that I tried so hard all day long to make sure that their feet and legs are right. And I know if some of you people aren't here and don't understand the hog deal, don't understand the cattle deal, the sheep deal, the only thing that I think that I can put it in your perspective is none of these hogs are squealing. They're not in the corner. They're not getting tight. They're not hitting their feet and legs. That's the most general way I can put it for you. That's what makes these hogs so unique. That's why they're out here representing each of the breeds, and I think they do it to a 10. I do think that they're an awesome set. I think they represent y'all state fair all the way maxed out as good as you can possibly do it. I'm extremely proud of these new kids. I'm extremely proud of these hogs. Thank y'all for having me. I'm going to name you reserve champion here in a minute. It's a great set. It's a tight call. New Hampshire's your champion.
Your 2012 overall grand champion market hog comes from Custer County, the weight 264 pounds, Jamie Beach. That'll bring the reserve from that division into consideration for reserve. The animal weight 277 pounds from Logan County. Brooks Stromberger comes in. And real quick before he gets back to the mic, from Idalou, Texas, I'll tell you what, he's done a great job with these young people. Will Winter, put your hands together for him one more time.
I used all of my speech on the first one. So I won't do nothing more, but one more time from my wife and my bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all having me. It's certainly been a pleasure. Kids are cordial, they're professional. You know, I watch a lot of those kids whenever I pin them, whether they're first or 10th. I still watch them because you can tell an awful lot by body language. You can tell if they're disappointed. You can tell if they're happy. You can tell if they're down or whatever else. But even if they were down through here, or they were in that second hole, and you can tell that they were disappointed, when they come out of that ring, they'd all shake my hand. They were still cordial. They were still professional. They were still polite. Can't replace that, folks. I'm very proud of you guys for raising them like that. It's something that you can't replicate, and I certainly think that you guys have got a set of those kids that can represent y'all as a family later on in life. Bring our reserve champion Hampshire out. I think that one fits the bill out here. I think it's an awfully good hog that fits. I think he matches up exactly what I've been trying to do this whole time. You get out here, and just like I said, I'm very, very proud of the set of hogs that I've got out here. I'm very proud of these kids. I don't know who judged showmanship in this deal. I know they had their work cut out for you. And if one of you kids didn't get along in showmanship, just blow it off because it's one guy's opinion. That's just like today. It's just my opinion, and that's all it is. And I want y'all to keep striving and keep making yourselves better, keep making your siblings better, keep making your parents better. Thank y'all for having me. I love you guys. Your reserve Hampshire is reserved.
The reserve grand champion, Market Hall. From Logan County, the weight 277 pounds, Brooks Stromberger. Both out of the Hampshire division. Want to thank Marlon Eisenhower. Also want to thank a couple of the folks real quick. Nan Jago, AJ Ingo, Steve Vetter, Jared Sander, Mick Livingston, Kenny Burns. Thank you guys for having me. Hope you enjoyed the Market Hog Championship Drive. Don't forget Barker Photography. He's got pictures on barkerphotography.com. You can check out the live action shots and the backdrop photos. barkerphotography.com. The official Colorado State Fair livestock photographer since 1998. Lamb participants will start tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The classes are posted 9 a.m. sharp. Be ready to roll. I'm Brian.